Alright, I'm back. Phew. I don't know what's going on. Like, it's not letting me buy from any of the vendors. Like Catwoman or anybody won't let me buy the stuff, and I don't know why. I jumped out of the game just so I could see if it'll start.
Finally, a collaboration between Soda Cola and whoever else makes the rest of this stuff.
Yes.
Meow.
No. Me. I need to find out which mobile it was. Perfect.
Greetings to you, friend. Feel free to peruse my wares. I hope you find what you need.
I need this. This.
Friend, there are many here in need of assistance. Dispense heating units and repair shelters, but beware. Some may succumb to the gray. Subdue them if you can.
You're so much nicer than the red ones. They only know their
Thank you,
ways.
stranger, for giving me hope in such a dark, cold time. Thank you, stranger, for giving me hope in such a dark, cold time.
I thought I was going to.
Here we go. The turrets are engaged. Get ready to move when that field drops.
You're so
Thank
much
you,
nicer
stranger,
than the red
for
ones.
giving me hope in
They
such a
only know
dark,
their
cold time.
rage. And that's sad.
Oh, blessings to you, friends. It's good to be warm again.
You're so much
Oh,
nicer
blessings to you, friends. It's good to be warm again.
You got here just in time. This thing was about to fall apart.
You've done well, friend. Should there be more in need of hope, please be ready to help.
What I would suggest doing is taking the first few weeks, because especially in those first few weeks, prices on the broker are going to be outrageous. These items. Now, as this becomes older content, the prices will drop drastically, like drastically. So we will show you here. So like, for example, let's say you've got a stabilizing Blue Lantern catalyst, right? That's what you need for the adaptive augment. Let's just take that for example. Let's see. Lantern. Let's see, where's the first one at? So you'll see the first one here is selling for, the cheapest one is selling for $1 million. Heaven forbid you have more than one, because you can easily sell these for like millions. You can also take the power battery, the Rage power battery. Let's see, Rage. Hold on, Rage power battery. Like anything related to the OP items will sell for a lot. So we'll say Rage power battery. Oops, hold on. Let me type that in right. Hold on. Power battery. Let's see. No, wait, hold on. Where are they at here? Power battery, remnants, power battery. But you can see, like, they're selling. And again, if you have multiples, you know, running through your weekly content, let's say on a Tuesday, you might gain a couple. I mean, you can easily make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million. So this is the setup, this is the system that I've been using. Again, anytime a new DLC comes out, grab all the stuff. Don't keep any of it, because you can level that stuff later on for feats and everything. But take at least like the first few weeks. If you're a patient and want to level that stuff up, you can make that a shorter period of time. But if you're able to be patient, play the long game, because as we know, DCUO is a marathon, not a sprint. Shout out to my boy Morris for always telling me that. But if you're able to play the long game, you can make a ton of money. As you can see in the first week of, you know, essentially the first several days, first week and a half, I've made 300 million. Essentially, could I have made more if I would have played more? Absolutely. I'm sure some people have. It's really easy. If you're not to that point yet, you can't level that stuff up because you're not at the end game yet. Another good way to level up your in-game cash is if you have any cannabis.
Are engaged. Get ready to move when that field drops.
Alliance is some kind of the same thing. Alliance is for the allies, so let's say like legendaries points now. So again. So again, things like timing these things. let's go over here too. So if you have selling for just under 5 million. So, again, nickel and diamond. Let's go.
Nice work out there. The Reds will think twice about going on a rage fest now. If they do, feel free to lend us a hand. See you later.
Let's go to 31st century. See you later. And again, as long as you're willing to depart with like source marks to buy these things, or again, if you have a bunch of saving, space in your inventory, or here, no. It's here, maybe. Okay, here we go. So let's come down here. Let's say, okay, let's do the annual material first. Okay, so annual materials. Here, and search up Anya, Anyon, Anya. I think I spelled that right. Maybe I did. Anyon. Okay, so there's none there. Okay, so what was that other one? Wasn't okay? So there's nothing there. Okay, so there's nothing there for that one in particular. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go.
What the heck is going on?
Let's say we'll go to Patchwork and see if there's anything there. But you get the idea. So, you can go to these different open worlds, you can look and see what they got, and you can come back and search. And you can see whether it's worth it, too. In some cases, if you're finding something that may only, sell for, 500,000, that might not be worth it to you. But, so, Venom material, for example. Okay, so Venom material. Let's go back and see how much that's worth. Let's go see. Let us go see. Let us go see. Let us go see. materials. Materials. Stick with me, folks. Material. So let's just take that out for a second.
Keep it quick. The war is in full swing.
There you go. So there you go. So 8 million. So again, you can look up these things for yourself. Come back and do so you can do that. You can do a lot. Anything from the latest DLC. Again, while that new DLC is fresh, people are going to spend super high. Now, once that DLC becomes older, again, the price is going to drop dramatically. And I wish, again, that I would have figured this out years ago because that PC was not good. It's a big cash, but it is what it is. We're going to get there now. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to conclude this video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't miss like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please.
I started my record label, the business side of things, taxes, finances, everything, adult thing. But just because you start your own thing doesn't mean you have to figure it out on your own. It's been amazing to have a TurboTax expert to bounce ideas off of. Even if I'm in the studio alone at night, I have access to a TurboTax expert. I handle the music, they handle the taxation. File your taxes with confidence with TurboTax experts.
Hello, YouTube family. Greg D, aka the DCUO Gingerbread Man. Today I wanted to make another video for my new and returning players coming back to the game in 2026. Because there are a lot of you that are coming back that are constantly asking me questions, which I appreciate. But we're going to talk about 10 mistakes today that I see that people coming back to the game or returning make, and hopefully how to avoid some of these. I'm going to try to make this video as short and concise as possible. If I tend to ramble, it's natural for me to tend to ramble like I am doing right now. But I'll try to make this as concise as possible so that we can keep this short and sweet. Hopefully you can avoid some of these mistakes as you move forward, as you get your character to level 30 and beyond and all that fun stuff. Before we get into that, though, if you guys could do me a huge, solid favor, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, notification bell as well. It only takes you a few seconds, but it's a big help to me as we continue to try growing the channel to 10,000 subscribers. So, 10 mistakes that I see people make a lot, and I'm guilty of some of these as well. And I kind of have to.
Has everyone lost their sense of humor?
Some of you guys busted my balls and about it. So I would say one thing is, first off, do not, I repeat, do not spend your end metals too early. And I kind of mentioned this in previous videos before, but you have to remember that with artifacts, with the new chest augments that are coming out, you will need a lot of and metals. And now the developers have said if you're going to be changing how the artifact progression system works in 2026, we don't have information on that just yet. So, with that being said, save save your nth metals. Now, twice a year, if you're unaware, if you're new to the game, twice a year they'll do it 2 times. Nth metal event, which basically means that anytime you come in here and you try to level up one of your artifacts, let me see, do I have any that are like this? Okay. So as you can see here, we have our raw nth metals, which are 10 apiece. We have our processed ones, which are 100 apiece. So in the case of a 2 times week, this counting as 10,000 would be 20,000. This being 30,000 would count as 60,000, so on and so forth, which obviously is makes things much quicker leveling them up, right? So just be mindful of those, and it does take a long time. We've mentioned that it takes anywhere from give or take a little bit. It takes anywhere from 1.5 million to 1.75 million artifact XP to level up an artifact from 0 to 200. So the average of that would be about 1.6 million, like I said, give or take a little bit depending on what the artifact is. So for me personally, I like to make bigger jumps as opposed to, if you're talking about 1.5 million, and I'm just throwing in, let's say I've earned 25 of these today. So am I going to just throw in 250 artifact XP at a time? No, don't do it. For the love of God, don't do that. Save, save, save. Also, a good idea is to, anytime that there is like a new artifact that comes out, or if there's one that you really want to try, spend half of them, save half of them. You constantly have to be saving your nth metals if you want to make the biggest, leaps in progress regarding the nth metals. I would also say to do your research on what you want your setup to be, whether that's a pet DPS, whether that's you want to go full healer or full tank, full troll. Do your research, find out what artifacts you like, what work well in each role, and then feed your nth metal into those. And I would also recommend that you have at least 5 DPS side tanks that are so tank and troll. And so, number 2, ignoring allies. So, leading into the cosmetics to level your characters up. Used to be even 7 years ago. So you can use source books, basically to buy gear, to character, to the end game, the very end. But we forget about allies. So someone who rushes and doesn't, it rushes and doesn't take their time, has low artifacts, has low allies, you're going to be hurt in the most recent content as compared to someone who took their time, didn't rush it, leveled up your allies. Allies are much like artifacts. Depending on what you want, that's what you go for. So, some of the best, currently as I'm making this video, some of the best combat allies that I see are John Constantine is a popular one. Superboy does the most AoE damage. Mr. Freeze is a really popular one for combat allies. John Stewart is a super popular one. There are also allies that will give you your power interaction, depending on what power you are. So, for example, there's Poison Ivy for nature. There is Shazam or Black Adam if you're electric or static as well. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones here. Yeah, some of them do give you your power interactions there as well. So just something to be mindful of. Again, do your research, find what works best for your power, your role. If you want me to make a more in-depth, detailed video about that, let me know in the comment section below. We can certainly attempt to do that. So also don't forget that when you go to your ally section here, don't forget that there is a combat ally and a support ally. So each ally has a particular signature ability, is what they call it. That's your combat. So whether that's a single target move, an AoE move, whether that's in case of like Constantine giving you the field to buff everybody, with their defense for might and precision. And then everyone will have a support ability as well. Again, depending on what you want to do, that's where you can kind of mix and match your support allies. Like if you want supercharged build up, you go with like Flash and Black Adam. If you're more of a tank, you'd go for something like Superman or future Lex Luthor. If you're a healer, you could go more like Nubia and Shazam. So something like that is also important to remember as well. And we kind of touched base on this, but the third thing is to stop chasing comment rating instead of systems. So I kind of mentioned this before, where you're rushing through. This is what you can do, and it's easy. You get enough source marks, you're playing through the game, and if you're really stuck, you can easily come over here and just kind of rush through the next tier. Because as you can see, you can buy tier 1, tier 2, like all the way up to tier 7. But I would tell you, and I would recommend that you be patient, that you hold off, and try to continue, again, leveling up your artifacts, leveling up your allies, leveling up your skill points as well. A lot of people will tell you that skill points don't matter. They do. They definitely do, especially in your support roles. They do. However, the best bang for your buck at this point of the game, the best bang for your buck is making you stronger, raising your stats. You can be on the artifacts. Second is going to be the allies. Third is going to be your skills. You make a bigger difference in your support as opposed to if you're just straight DPSing. Go to this. We kind of touch base on this as well. Spending your source marks on the wrong things. If you can, don't forget that we've talked about you can do all of your open world bounties, gain 400 source marks every week. Not the omnibus stuff where you can catch what's there. It's really easy if you get stuck to, like again, spend your source marks on gear to rush through. It's really easy to do that. But again, I recommend that you don't do that. Be patient, take your time. Especially if you're new. Especially if you're new, please just take your time, learn it. Like I said, do your research, watch my videos, watch other YouTubers' videos, watch Solarius, watch Mel, watch Horace, watch Keani, watch all of my friends that I've made so many years here on YouTube. But it is important. Do not waste your source marks, because what happens is you can kind of get into this habit of, I'm stuck on tier 1. I want to get to tier 2, so I'm going to spend all my source marks. Now, again, they don't cost a lot, but if you're able to just be patient, play through the game, because don't forget, you can get source marks and gear through your daily runs.
They're hiding something in here, and they really don't want anyone to know about it. Too bad for them.
And if you're able to just be patient,
welcome, children, to my orphanage. So happy you could join us today. We'll take the utmost care of you. I promise.
That's a big door. Guess we better knock real loud then. Hit that console hard.
By the light of love!
Here we go. Take out those control panels. Should shut down these force fields. Good work, but we're not done yet. Secure those armored panels. One of the command rooms is open. Secure that open command room. Another command room's open. Secure it. Okay, here we go. Head down to the lower level. Let's bust these people out of here. Take out the red lanterns. Use the consoles they are guarding to clear a path to the set. Drop the guards to unlock the cells they're next to.
Because once you pull out trays, you've got to level up your artifacts, you've got to level up your allies, you've got to make sure you push the weapons. It can lead to burning out. So, while you're being patient, while you're taking your time, while you're leveling up, just keep things simple.
Thought I was a goner. Thanks.
That's the
You're a lifesaver, you know that? Thank you.
Give me the elements, though, we gotta touch base with the Omnibus. Clear as well.
Whoever you are, you're my new hero.
Man, they sent in a big one. Drop it.
Reset.
Get ready.
They took the children. Please, stop them.
Okay, let's get this.
You cease and desist at once.
Not really in a cease and desist mood, lady. Sorry. Not sorry. Cease and desist. Who'd she think she was talking to? Ambush bug? Kidnapping and locking up kids. That's a Sinestro move, isn't it?
That's your move, Gardner. Make a rage-powered woman angrier. Idiot!
That got her. Come on, enough! She's called in some Red Lantern buddies. Get ready for a fight. That laser's Kryptonian. Not good. Watch out.
Shall we see?
Constructs, Red Lanterns, the laser. What, you run out of kitchen sinks to throw at us?
Tolerate for no longer. Do that
Please, hear me. The battle's over. Do not lose yourself to rage.
Very well. Let us have the truth.
You see 3 stars.
You can release the children at that control panel. Evacuate them while you can.
So those are usually easier feats.
Thanks for helping me.
Kennick! I'm gonna get you out of here.
I knew you'd...
I will see the children to safety. All will be well.
The command center lies ahead. If you hurry, you might catch the one responsible for all of this.
Those crystals are supercharging atrocities. Destroy it.
How, bro?
Back to being OP and meta just because of the choice.
Nice. Atrocitus is vulnerable. Let him have it. That crystal's supercharging Atrocitus. Destroy it. That's it. He's exposed. Pour it on. The crystals are back. Wreck them. He's normal again. Take him down. Atrocitus probably ran off to hang out with his new pal, the matron. Doesn't matter. We'll find him and her and deal with them both.
Not keep on docking those doors again.
2018, 2016, stuff. It's just OP. The meta has shifted. Not that we're a channel necessarily that worries about OP meta, and I try to have fun. I find things that work for me. And I'm not always trying to chase the top of the leaderboard. Sure, it can be fun to be on the top of the leaderboard at times, but I'm not going to also... This game is not my life. I don't take it that serious. So, and you got to be that way too. There's going to be a lot of toxic players that you run into that do that, but that's just not who I am. That's just not what I want to be. And this whole YouTube channel, this whole community that I'm trying to build are those people. We're trying to have fun, support each other, help each other. We bust each other's balls along the way. At the end of the day, we do try to help each other, challenge each other, push each other. It's not being like it. It's not about being like the top of the leaderboard every time. And the last thing I'll mention, number 10, is expecting DCUO to be the same way that it was 10 or the game's been out for 15 years. There's obviously going to be a lot of changes, over the course of 15 years. If you played it, maybe for the first year, then you didn't touch it, and now you're back. Everything is going to look different. From the UI, you're not going to know what artifacts are. You're not going to know what allies are. Loadout trees are going to look totally different. Skill points are going to look different. Styles are going to look different. It's all going to look different. The combat is different. The rewards are different. There's events now all the time. PvP isn't really a thing anymore. I mean, dueling and stuff is, but actual PvP content. DCUO hasn't released any PvP content in years. So it's going to look different. But again, that goes back to not getting overwhelmed, taking your time, having fun, finding people to support you. Don't rush through anything. Don't get overwhelmed. Have fun. So, I think I've rambled long enough now. I hope this was helpful. I hope somebody somewhere in some part of the universe gleaned something from this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more of these type of videos. And of course, if you have any suggestions or something you want me to cover in a video, let me know in the comment section below. I'll do my best. So, again, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, see you soon.
Pictures, autographs, dashing smiles, I do it all.
Hello, Gingerbread Nation. It's your boy Greg, aka the DCUO Gingerbread. Back here with another video. So today, what I want to talk about is this is going to be like for beginners. This is going to be for our new players, or casual players. The topic has been brought up in our Discord channel over the last couple days, and our friend Dark Horus.
So, here's what Sinestro and I have been working on. A way to get Carol to snap out of it and join us in this fight. She's a close friend, but her core is doing everything they can to keep us apart. Sinestro's going to contact you with instructions. Just do what he says.
The Star Sapphire's interstellar teleporter can send us to Zamaron and Carol Ferris. But you'll need to help me acquire the rings of several Star Sapphires. We will also need an understanding of how their technology works. Lure out their elite by destroying the crystal formations in the area. They hate that. I can taste your fear.
This will just be my opinion.
Run! Run!
Players who are also experienced with also things and stuff. As we mentioned, take what resonates with you.
So, love is the key to reaching Zamaron. Fortunately, I have a plan. That should be enough rings. We know how to operate their teleporter, and I have the rings we need. Meet me inside the Kane Street Mall.
First thing I will say is that as far as like elite souls, duos, those are usually pretty easy. Especially with duos, you can just usually you get through elite solos and elite duos pretty easily. As far as the elite orders, raids, I personally will not use a bigger raid. It was randomly cubes.
Love protection.
Try to take it easy on the Star Sapphires. More than a few are ex-GLs and friends of mine.
I will endure.
Crap, it's a town. She's been whammied by the mist.
Don't forget.
those artifacts tip-top. I can always help with that. The right price.
Sinestro, are those star sapphire rings? I told you not to kill anyone.
Do not fear. They're still alive. For now. The rings will engage the teleporter, but I'm told true love is required to direct it at Zamaron. Your childish feelings for Carol Ferris should suffice.
Ha ha. Just make sure that when we get there, everyone gives me time to reason with Carol. Once we hit her with the mists, I know I can convince her to join us.
Carol Ferris must learn to feel
Okay, people, let's look at the afterburner.
controlling the predator.
Enemies submit.
Press at 160. I have noticed, and I have talked with other players as well, that even if it's a particular artifact that I personally like, I'm not enough to test for myself and see if I like it.
Carol, that we're here in the first place.
Probably not.
Let your terror consume you.
You'll pay for that.
I will destroy you.
You found trouble.
Hello, thank you for coming to watch.
Sinestro, I don't see any amethyst mist. Time to phone home.
Indeed. Transmitting coordinates.
Okay, Mogo. Waiting on that care package.
Dang, I have four wives.
Stand back. Jordan and I must be the bearers of the mists.
Yeah, for the Superman one, it's I don't think it's just the icon. I had to buy the whole suit. When I went to go get the suit, I believe I went to a certain spot farming. But as far as the broker is concerned, I don't know if they have it in there, but if they do, it probably wouldn't be cheap. Like me, I have millions to spare, so.
Use our mists to help free her from the predator's
Need to make some more DCUO cash, so I can stay up at the tip-top league. No! Come on! We the only ones doing this.
terror will consume you.
And then they won't. Dang. Oh well, we'll just get our stuff.
Your attacks.
Look at that, they beat it already.
I wish there was another way.
There is none.
But never
My
mind.
back beats.
You wouldn't understand.
Wouldn't I?
Hal, how dare you betray me by bringing him here?
What? No. Carol, we've come to help you.
Help me? You used your love to bring our enemies here.
We're wasting time. Restrain her.
Green Lantern's right.
Nice try, pal.
Don't write checks your butt can't cash. have you done to me?
How? I had enough distance from I recently spent some, so I'm probably sitting on like 19 mil right now. But I had like 27 mil before. And before that I had like 30 mil.
It's grasping at you. She's still resisting.
What have you done to me?
The Amber Mist will restore your fear of losing yourself.
Everyone, stop!
How?
Carol, is that you? I mean, just you?
Yeah, I skipped this
one. My mind. It latched onto me when I brought the
Oh yeah?
to the battery. I'll get the word out to the Star Sapphires to slow down.
In order to get to like the millions, you have to get. I would suggest getting a lot of stuff from the time capsule and selling them. If you don't already have the collections and stuff, make sure you collect your collections. Don't just sell them. But if you already have them, then you can just sell them.
Believe me.
The open world ones, they don't really sell for anything. How much damage did I do? 18 mil. Hi, welcome. Let's see. Why won't it? Let me. Okay. I'll say. Finders, keepers. Okay. Hey, what's up? No, arts aren't at 200 and SP is 364, I believe. I'm trying to get all I can. Actually, no, 347. My bad. I'm an old player coming back. Yep. Oh, 18 million. Okay. Yeah, I still got more. Yeah, still got more. Uh, Not to mention like what's on my other characters as well. Guess I didn't have enough.
Bloody heroes. Bloody villains. I think Brainiac is doing us all a favor by
They
thinning.
kicked me out. Wow.
You don't want to be my mate. My mates end up either worm food or worse.
That's fine. They kicked me out. I don't care. Cause I knew that I was gonna be low to get in with them anyway. I wanted to give it a shot. And I wanted to do some of the old stuff, but like I said, a lot of people don't jump in for the old stuff. It's like you talk about, oh, do you have feats? Do you have this? Do you have that? Well, guys, you gotta understand. You guys don't even jump in for old content, so how am I going to do anything about the old feats? Like, look at all these feats I did. This is all with a group. I can do that one. That. That. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys coming in. Like I said, this is old. old stuff I could be doing. And I could do it myself if people jumped in. Ready it up. Let's see what happens. If nothing happens in the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to just switch characters. Oh, look at that, Throne of the Dead. Spot I missed.
Taking powers became an addiction for me. At first.
As soon as I hopped over there to start fighting. I need feet, guys.
Prepare yourselves. We face the god of death and the god of war. This will not be easy, but we must prevail.
Let's see what these feats are. Restore 18 statues of Hades. I need like 7 of those.
Hades! Reveal yourselves and answer for this!
You are awfully demanding for a guest.
I've always appreciated her subtlety, Uncle. But as enchanting
18
as I find
statues,
your demand for blood, Diana,
missing,
you're on a schedule.
I'm missing like 5 of those.
You had planned, consider it canceled.
I'm got 11 out of 36 totem master before they can place a totem. Need 5 shades and that's it.
Feel the thirst for war. Foolish mortal! Again. Ah! Yes. Strike me. Laughable. Yes. Laughable. Strike me. Feel the thirst for war. Again. You were made for battle, Diana. The drums of war pump the blood through your veins. The Amazons will always belong to me. Worry not, nephew. There is no return trip for these wayward souls. As always, death is the inevitable ending. Come, my shades, and punish these mortals for entering my realm unbidden. Judged.
That's the way
themselves worthy and may make the return journey.
Do you have need of this unit?
That is a grave disappointment. Be gone! Now, mortals, I shall become your judge. Meaningless. Do not anger death. You've earned my wrath. Death empowers.
Time to finish this!
Petulant little one, aren't you? As each of you fall, I become more powerful. You've earned my wrath. As each of you fall, I become more powerful. Meaningless.
Now, you'll pay.
Petulant little one, aren't you? Death empowers me.
Hera, protect me.
Death empowers me. As each of you fall, I become more powerful.
You'll regret
As each of you
that.
fall, I become more powerful. Do not anger death. Death empowers me. You shall serve death. As each of you fall, I become more powerful.
Hera, guide my attack.
Death empowers me. As each of you fall, I become more powerful.
Damn.
You shall serve death. Death empowers me.
I defeated a totem master, so how did I get one? That's crazy. Come on back, y'all. So we can get back in there. I'm mad because my stuff wasn't counting. Sack run, come on. Go ahead, Tank.
You cannot hurt a god. As each of you fall, I become more powerful.
Oh my God! How did second rank get killed?
Powers me. You've earned my wrath. Death empowers me.
Yo, get away from the green guys, bro. You're gonna get killed by them.
I'd reconsider that.
Curse.
Not anger, death. Do not anger, death. You've earned my wrath.
That is not what I meant to do.
As each of you fall, I become more powerful. Meaningless. Death empowers me. I turn to the want you. You cannot hurt a god. As each of you fall, I become more powerful. Death empowers me. You've earned my wrath. As each of you fall, I become more powerful. Death empowers me. You cannot hurt a god. Meaningless. Nephew, we must work together.
That's crazy. You beat him, but I ain't get my feet.
You need not fear these mortals, my dear uncle.
Look at this.
It is
Look at this.
my
I didn't get
blade
none of
that
my
will
feet.
conquer death. I appreciate your help, Diana.
You're despicable, Ares.
I got
You would do
9
anything
skill
for
points.
power.
That's what I've always found most attractive about him.
Circe, I'm not surprised you'd show up to a party uninvited.
I didn't want to miss all the fun.
My dear, the best is yet to come.
Princess. Mommy Dearest is a crucial part of our plan. Isn't she, Ares?
Our plan?
Don't be ridiculous, sweetie. Why else would I cozy up to the Queen of the Amazons? Now that you've deposed dear uncle, you know you want me to join you.
This could be interesting. Grab her! Let's go!
I didn't get what I wanted.
I've had enough of this. I will move heaven and earth to rescue my mother. And I know you've got my back.
was not where I wanted to go. Oh wow, wow. What the? Why is it doing this? I guess he can't be right there. So then I need to put him. Why is it only putting? It needs to go. It still only placed him in there. Why can't I put two? That's crazy, bro. see it getting weird. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate you coming out. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm about to play something else. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.